I've been wanting to make this video for a while since most of the work I do as a producer is remote, meaning that the artists I work with, they're in other countries, they record their vocals at home, and I arrange and play the instruments in my studio. And in many cases, my clients are actually recording vocals at home, and the results are not good enough for me to mix. And then I always give them this advice, which I'm going to show you right now, on how to create a more professional sound when you're recording at home. So first of all, let's understand what's the difference between a studio recording and a bad home recording. So when you're in a studio, you are in a room that is covered with soft surfaces that are absorbing the sound. These are called absorbers. Now, if you're in an apartment that is totally bare, you're in a room that the walls are just naked and the sound is just bouncing off from wall to wall, you get a lot of echo, and that creates a very unclean recording. You're aiming at a very dry sound. That's the studio sound that we're looking for. So I'm going to show you something that I've been recommending to artists for a lot of years right now, and it works pretty well. It doesn't cost anything, and it's done with materials that everybody has, hopefully. So what you do is you find your closet. In my case, I'm in my hallway right now because I have a walk-in closet, but I'm pretty sure you have a closet or you have something similar, but if you don't, just improvise, just see what you do. So you go to your closet, you open the doors like this, and as you can see, I have clothes hanging here. This is ideal because this would be my first line of absorption. Clothes are soft, especially if you have jackets and stuff like that, that will absorb the sound. So we'll put the microphone right here, and the jackets and everything I have here, they will absorb the sound in this space. We're going to create a little vocal booth. Next thing is we are going to absorb the sides. So you can use whatever you want. You can use blankets, you can use mattresses, towels, whatever. I'm going to use like a combination of both. So let's grab a blanket. And cover this side like this. Yeah. That's good. We're going to do it perfect, just so that you can see what I do. And now, for the other side, I'm just going to grab a mattress. So here's your mattress. You can use multiple blankets. You can use whatever you want, whatever you have at home, as long as it's soft and absorbent. So let's find a way. Mattresses are a little heavy, so I need to use this door to block it. And now you pretty much have a small vocal booth to sing in. So you will put your mic right here, around here, and it will sound much different. Let's hear how it sounds. So I'm going to take it right here. So you hear right now, this is the sound of a room that is full of echo. The walls are bare and the sound is bouncing off from wall to wall. Let's go to this little vocal booth we just created right here. And as you can hear, the sound is totally different here. So you would put your microphone right here, and I can promise you your sound is going to come a lot cleaner, and it's going to be much easier for me to mix it, or for you to mix it if you know how to mix. So one other thing is it also really depends on the kind of microphone you use when you're recording vocals at home, and I'm going to make another video about this in the future, so stay tuned. And so far, I hope you find this useful, and thank you for listening.